See a little ballet action by Nastase. Good serve, good return, good volley. Might have been out. Arthur down the line and got a let, and watch this. Turns around and gets it. There comes Arthur with a good forehand. Nasty had it, caught the tape. Back live. Well, you saw the chalk come on. And on the grass court, when it hits the chalk like that, it slows the bounce. Usually missed times. Beauty.
Ace for Nastase. That's number 4, and he wins the first game.
Mr. Nastase wins the first game of the second set.
Nastase served better than Nastase can return his serve. So if he continues to volley well, he should hold his serve. Love won second set. Arthur's won the first set 6-3.
Flashing return.
Love 15.
Well, that'll be the danger for Arthur. He misses too many first serves. Nastase will get around, hit his forehand, and he'll get some confidence. What a contrast in return of serves. As you see here, Nastase 3-4 feet behind the baseline. Ashe plays almost on the baseline.
Splendid return.
15-20.
And that takes Ashe into a breaker. Nastase now looking more eager and with it. Not worrying about things. And he has the break on the first 2 games.
Game, Mr. Nastase. He leads 2 games to love. Second set.
Funny thing, Nastase is such a natural player. He figured that if he doesn't start flailing those shots, Bud, on the return of serves, he's not going to break, and that's what he did.
Out. 15, love. Out. 30.
Oh, he's the greatest player ever to come out of Romania. They used to call him the shepherd boy from Romania. And he said, have you ever been to Bucharest? There are no sheep there. But it was a myth perpetrated by the British press.
Ball.
Right on.
40.
But I think that he'll go down when he's finished in history as tennis players. The best European since Fred Perry.
Nastase has it. He's won 3 straight games. We'll have more of the U.S. Open tennis coming up from Forest Hills in just a moment. Here's Arthur Ashe. He's down 0-3 in the second set. He won the first set.
Love. Ball.
Nastase's so quick. He's as quick as Rod Laver, I'd say, Jack.
I think he's actually a faster runner than Rod. Maybe Rod's reflexes are equal. But boy, this fella can really cover a lot of ground. Scares you. Hard to put the ball away from him.
Top spin from the backhand. Barely misses.
40. No. Mr. Nastase leads 3 games to 1, second set.
But the wind has calmed down a little as the afternoon's progressed, and I think it's still coming down a little towards Nastase, so this will be Arthur's best chance to break. Not on that kind of serving.
15 love.
5 aces for Ilie Nastase.
30 love.
Very nearly 7. Only the tape intervened. It's a let, and he'll do it again. Whew.
Out. 40 love.
Like Ilie's trying to show Arthur that he can serve at least as fast as Ashe.
Ball.
Maybe faster. Arthur doesn't have that speed of 1968 anymore. So there's the game. It's
Mr. Nastase.
3-2 for Nastase. And we'll...
4 games to 1,
Ashe
second
is
set.
asking more of the U.S. Open from Forest Hills coming up in just a moment. You know, Jack, that was interesting. Arthur just stood there. I got a little confused, frankly, because I thought maybe he was questioning a call. He didn't seem to know it was a change game.
Exactly, but it's 1-4 now.
1-4.
Love.
Remarkably quiet. They're taking over this whole stadium. There's close to 16,000 people, but they're very, very quiet all of a sudden.
Ball. Double fault.
That's 4 double faults for Ashe.
Ball.
First in this set. He had 2 in the very first game of the match in which he lost his serve. He seemed jittery then, as players often are opening up.
Thirty, 15. Ball.
Running around the backhand. But when you do that, you have to hit an awfully good one. You leave the court open.
40, 15. Out. Game, Mr. Ashe. Mr. Nastase leads 4 games to 2. Second set.
A gentleman in the right of your screen, he's the football judge, and he really has to make a sprint.
Gus Campisi.
Oh! Ball.
Well called, long.
It was out.
That was correct call.
And that Jack Starr made the call. Ilie says, okay, sir. That's what he calls everybody when he's kidding them.
Out. 15, love.
Nastase asked Gus Lana, the umpire, correct call? There's Gus Lana.
Arthur on the other side, not seeing too much humor.
I think Arthur knows that he has to get himself plugged in against this guy and stay there. He doesn't want to see any humor because he knows that Nastase just like to jolly him out of his concentration.
Arthur
30, love.
approaching the umpire.
Now, let's see if we can listen in.
hear it.
Score, and let the umpire play. Don't say that's a correct call. It just takes too much time.
Okay.
Don't
Well, the umpire was just trying to give his support to the decision of the linesman, but Arthur and Nastase both feel that they just like to have the call, and that's it.
That's more an American tradition in umpiring, I think, than it is in Europe, and it bothered Nastase.
40, love.
So Nastase has the game for 5-2.
5 games, 2, second set.
Steve Flink, our aide-de-camp, to go down to Bill Talbert, who's done such a fine job running this tournament, to ask why the benches are so far away, because traditionally they're beside the umpire's chair. He said, we don't want to block the view of any of the paying customers, so if the players want to rest, they can walk. Fair enough.
Ball.
Actually, in the old days, they never would allow a stool to be out there except in Davis Cup competition because the rule says play should be continuous.
Out. 15, love.
So Arthur Ashe, who has won the first set, now a set game against him, down 2-5. Boy, you better put on a bulletproof vest against this Nastase. He rifle that.
You see here, Nastase ran about, he's going to get back and play. Arthur showing a little unhappiness. He could take 15 or 20 seconds and get a lot of rest by that kind of a play. 30-15, 2-5.
Well, the players are all very fond of Ilie, but they don't like his tactics when they're playing against him.
Mr. Ashe. Mr. Nastase leads 5 games to 3, second set.
So Ilie Nastase, who holds the commission of lieutenant in the Romanian army, the best tennis-playing weapon they have, will serve for the second set.
Oh! Ball.
Nastase.
15, love.
What a reflex.
Can't believe the speed we just saw. Let's see it again in slow motion. Nastase picks up a half volley. Arthur has a real good shot at him right down the middle. Nastase there for the placement.
Ball.
Nastase, by the way, 2 points from winning the second set. Beauty. Nastase has a different way of playing a ball when it gets over his head. He just sort of gives it a bolo punch.
Maria Bueno used to do that.
Out.
So Nastase raises himself to set point. This match is dead even. Nastase wins the set 6-3. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships from Forest Hills coming up in just a moment. So one break of serve in the second game of the second set was enough to give Nastase the set. At 6-3, Ashe leads off.
Of course, in the first 2 sets, the player serving first was the winner of the set.
love.
I wonder if everybody heard that let ball, but kept that ball over the net into the court.
Top of the net. Getting a lot of aeronautical noise, planes flying over. We're very near LaGuardia in the traffic pattern.
Nastase really bothering Arthur Ashe on that second court. Arthur's doing quite well for the first court, which is the one they're playing now, but he must get more first serves in when he gets to the backhand court.
Ball.
Frank Hammond there calling that one.
He hangs out there. I sometimes think he's going to fall on his head. Fault called by Frank Hammond. You hear those whistles, the Forest Hills Thrushes disagreeing with the call.
Out.
First game of the third to Ashe. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships from Forest Hills coming up in just a moment. Second game, third set. Nastase leading 30-love. And he's serving. 30-15.
Out. 30-15. Ball. Ball. Double ball.
Second double fault
All.
for Nastase.
Out. 40-30.
Nastase, who took Stan Smith to 5 sets before losing the Wimbledon final.
Out. Deuce.
Smith, the #1 player of America, but Arthur Ashe may take over that ranking, having beaten Stan in straight sets in the quarterfinals here. Stan was the defending champion.
And Henry Nastase. Ball.
He's got it.
Arthur Ashe's father is very happy about that one. It took 2 smashes.
Arthur Ashe Sr. And he's having the flutter. That ball's good. They'll have a riot here.
And Henry Nastase.
Ball was good.
You mean it was called good?
Called good. There's a bad ball, eh? Bad bounce, I should say.
Game, Mr. Nastase.
7.
Games are 1-all. Third set.
We're seeing a great demonstration of why Arthur Ashe will always be a great big match player, Bud. He got a terrible call, and he hasn't even looked at the linesman, and he's all set to go. Nothing's going to disturb him.
You don't think that would have bothered Nastase, do you? Ooh.
Ball.
Such contrast in temperament. Ashe The quiet, cool one serving to the volatile Nastase.
Out. 15. Love. Off. Ball. Out.
It's really a high-kicking bad bounce for Nastase. The court's playing much quicker today. The balls are not picking up hardly any grass stains, so everything's a little faster. Lots of wind dried the court out yesterday.
Ashe. 2-1 for Ashe. Third set.
Ilie, 2 games to 1.
The boys are still feeding each other out at 1-2 here. Third set, 1 set all.
That looked a fault to be.
It's called good.
Took his eye right off that one.
30. Love.
Yeah, that's maddening for Arthur because he made the good play, had the easy shot.
Now, Nastase said something to someone in the stand.
Now he's just trying to get the ball boy to recognize that he needed another ball. A lot of people, Bud, might wonder why Arthur runs around his best shot, the backhand, to hit the forehand. But naturally, on that court, if you run around your backhand, you're in the center of the court. Ooh.
Game, Mr. Nastase.
2-all.
Games are 2-all. Third set.
So there's 2 easy games. One for Arthur, one for Nastase. Ready to go. Level all, 2-all.
Ball. Double ball.
5 double faults for Arthur Ashe.
15. All.
Very touchy volley there for Arthur. That wind helped him a little bit, just held it up.
Ball. Ball. Double ball. 15, 30.
6 double faults. He was really wobbling on that one, Jack, throwing himself all over the place.
Well, it broke his rhythm when he had a bad bounce on his toss there. You see that they get a little rhythm out of bouncing the ball.
30 all.
Arthur usually bounces that ball twice. Some of the boys, Jimmy Connors gets up to about 8 or 9 bounces.
Jimmy thinks he's dribbling.
40, 30.
Nastase unhappy. He really had a pretty good shot at a passing shot there. But Arthur's having trouble in that court, so he took a lot of the speed off. He made sure he got the first one in.
Ashe has it. 3-2, and we'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships from Forest Hills coming up in just a moment. First point. And Ashe has it.
Love, 15.
Nastase won the Canadian Open this year. Finalist at Wimbledon, won the United States Indoor Championship in 1970.
Out, 15, off. $30-15. Ball.
More music from the people who disagree with the calls. That's the Forest Hills tradition.
Out.
Ball is called out.
40-15.
Very slow call. Nastase had to give. Yes, the indicator is out. Arthur agrees.
All the way down the line. An opening here.
Great power there to hit that ball from that deep. Get it by Nastase.
Could have lost his head on that shot. Instead, he reflexes beautifully. And it's 3-all.
Boy, that's really control. Here's Nastase. Really gets a big serve in. Arthur returns it well. Nastase plays a little bit of a bad bounce slice down there. Arthur drills a forehand crossbar, but Ilie's right there. Puts it away for the game. 3-all now. First point here in the 7th game.
Out. 15. Love.
They've only played 4 times before. They're 2-2 in the rivalry. Haven't played for more than a year since Richmond Indoor, Arthur's hometown. Nastase beat him there.
Out. 30. Love.
What's that reason for that, Bud? Is Arthur has been on one world of tennis, that of WCT, and Nastase has stayed independent.
Ball.
But fortunately, thanks to you and Donald Dell, Walter Elcock, Alan Heyman, some others, Lamar Hunt, Mike Davis, who made the peace, everybody will be together from now on.
Out.
At least in the major
40.
open.
Love.
Let's hope so, Bud. I felt Nastase was going to go in and hit that ball in the air, but he elected just to casually play the ground stroke.
There's the ace for 4-3 for Arthur Ashe. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships from Forest Hills coming up in just a moment. Danger game here. If Ashe can break through, he'll be serving.
Out.
For the 3rd set, he makes a good start.
15. 15. Off.
Arthur just wants the ball boy to get over on the side so he won't distract him.
Nastase.
30-15.
Arthur doing a little jitterbugging there, trying to get Nastase to perhaps watch him instead of the ball.
Ball. Game.
Still all even.
Game 4-all. Third set.
The match completely even. 1 set all, 4 all. Remember, if we reach 6 games all, they'll play the sudden death tiebreaker.
Ball.
Arthur took his eye off that one, too, Joe.
Yep.
Love,
He
15.
takes a very long swing sometimes on those volleys. Hard to coordinate it.
Oh, boy. I didn't think his volley was going to go over the net.
15. All.
Well, Nastase never got over to get it anyway, but it looked to me like Arthur played a ball that was going to land in the middle of the alley.
15 all the points seeming huge at this point at 4 all. He got it off the frame of his racket.
Still remarkable. This fella gets balls that no one else would even try for. They just holler, good shot, but he digs in, and he reaches them most of the time.
Oh, ball. Out. 40-15.
The game for Ashe. He goes to 5-4. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships from Forest Hills coming up in just a moment. Set game against Ilie and Nastase, 4-5. No breaks in the third set.
Love. Love. Love.
40 love, and they're drawing nearer sudden death. That's at 6 games all, the best of 9-point tiebreaker.
Out. Game, Mr. Nastase. Games are 5 all. Third set.
5 all.
Momentarily, both boys have lost a real feel in their ground strokes, Bud. Luckily, they're both still serving great, and that's why we're at 5 all.
It's sort of a lull in the match. It happens in a long 5-set, possibly a 5-set match. They start out brilliantly. Can't play that way all the time.
Out. 15 love.
Well, they're just approaching the 1 hour and 20-minute mark. Certainly both boys are in great shape. They'll go the 3 or whatever it takes hours to finish this.
That's the sort of shot that keeps Arthur Ashe Sr. sitting not far from us, clenching his hands and chewing his gum at a fast pace. An easy shot, Arthur blows it.
Ball.
Got some chalk.
A lot of chalk. Titus Sparrow on the center line, call it wide.
Wrong service court.
That's out.
Out.
Good call.
15-30.
So this is where things tighten up a little bit. Arthur really wants to get this first one in here. Lucky shot for Arthur.
He was fortunate, Jack.
Yep.
And what a big point it was, because it would have been 15-40 had Nastase won it.
What a switch. Nastase did the same thing, though, to Gorman yesterday at the right time. Point set.
Ball.
Good. It's good. It touched the top of the net, floated into the corner. And here is the first break point of the set. Smash and crash, Arthur Ashe. He's been coming in for that first serve. On a big point.
Nastase unhappy that he floated that one a little high, but great serve by Arthur.
Ball.
One of the few players who could have even reached that ball to look at it.
Nastase's down. Great combination of shots by Arthur Ashe, who's really playing these clutch points marvelous. Every first serve hit.
Now the advantage to Ashe.
Ilie is trying to let us know now that the airplanes are coming so close or disturbing him, he can hardly hear himself think.
They have airplanes in Bucharest. So Ashe, despite 2 break points, through to 6-5. And the burden now on Ilie Nastase, Jack.
As the boys changing very quickly, they don't wait.
15.
And that's the shot. Dominique Grazia. She's a Belgian, fiancée of Ilie Nastase. She says, bring home that 25 grand, baby. I want to go shopping.
40. Ball.
So, they can go no further. Except right to here. Sudden death.
We will now play the 9-point tie.
Out come the red flags all over the stadium, signifying sudden death time. Gus Lana in the chair. This is best of 9 points. First one to reach 5. Ashe will serve first. He will serve 2 points. Ashe has been perfect in sudden death. He's 4 for 4 during the tournament. Has the first point. Nastase has won 2 sudden deaths, lost 1, but the important one was yesterday against Tom Gorman, 5 points to 4, winning the third set, pulling out the match. Nastase trying to bother him, bouncing around.
But those are 2 fantastic volleys by Arthur Ashe. Good returns. And so now Nastase, behind the first 2 points, he can equalize. He must really, I think, win both these points, or Arthur should have the big edge.
Fault. Nastase thought he had an ace.
Nope.
Jack Starr says no.
And it was out. Definitely out.
Jack Starr on the line. We thought it was out. He is one of the very best. Second serve coming up to Nastase. He's behind. 0-2 in the tiebreaker. Very near a double fall.
You're so right.
Round 2-1.
Must point for Nastase. He got chalked, but it was from the sideline behind the service line. Well out.
At least a foot. Nastase is not...
It is out. He misses the volley. They change ends of the court.
And 3-1.
And here's where Nastase really hurts himself.
Quietly.
He's just not going to believe.
Throws the towel at Jack Starr. Jack's a tough guy. Those towels just bounce off him.
Well, Jack Starr did call them both correctly. Bud Collins and I are in great position to see the service calls on this side. 3-1 Ashe to serve.
Now 4-1. And this is a set point for Ashe. He's got a lot of them.
4-1.
Ashe has gone ahead.
Nastase feels that it's really Arthur's serve, but he's wrong.
No, he's wrong.
It's his serve, and once again we can say that whoever serves first usually wins the set, at least in this match.
Ball. Out. 15 love.
He serves first because Ashe served first in that tiebreaker. So if there's another tiebreaker, Nastase will be serving first. That equalizes it.
30 love. $30-15. Left first service.
Ball touched the net, detected by the net court judge, Jason Smith. He'll serve it again.
Ball.
Now that touched the net too, but it bounded beyond the service line, so it's just a fall.
All.
30 all, Jack. I think Arthur'd like to jump on him right here while his morale's down somewhat.
Boy, would he ever. Yeah. Eddie, you better watch it.
$40-30.
Out. And the game goes to Nastase. First game. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships coming up from Forest Hills in just a moment. Nastase receiving. There are no neutrals on the subject of Ilie Nastase, the virtuoso of tennis. There have been boos for him out here, cheers. He affects people very strongly. And he affects Arthur Ashe very strongly there with a winning return.
15.
And it's 12:30.
Love 30. 15-30. Out. 30 all.
When you watch Arthur Ashe, you notice that he puts one ball in his pocket. There he does it. He does that because when he wants to volley, he doesn't want to have the left hand having another ball there. He wants to get his left hand on the racket. A little disgusted with himself. He's losing the rhythm on his serve. Not many of them are going in. Nastase, he backs off for just a second.
We'll have to watch him, Jack. Annie Jones has been with us on some of these telecasts and said that Arthur sort of bobs his head when he's been serving today, and that's what causes him to hit the ball into the net.
Well, Arthur, sometimes when he serves the fast one, that is the one without any spin on it at all, comes over a little quick. He does go into the net more than he goes over the service line.
Has the game from love 30. 1 all.
Games of 1 all, 4th set. All ball.
Well, Nastase's trying to indicate that all the linesmen are blind.
Ball, double ball.
And he better concentrate.
John Milton could have called that a double fault. That was no problem. 3 double faults from Nastase.
Miss. Just out.
Love 30.
Arthur rightfully going right in after that return, so Nastase has the pressure on him now.
Now here are the break points that could cost Ilie Nastase the championship. Very poorly played game. He's broken, and Ashe leads 2-1. And we'll return to Forest Hills for more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships after this pause for station identification.
Out. 15, love.
Arthur Ashe
30, love.
has just stroked his second ace of the match. 30 love. He has the upper hand now. 2-1 and a break.
Out. 40, love.
Ashe has now won 9 straight points.
40, 15.
So Ashe widening the gap. And Nastase's going to have to play better. He's been very listless last couple games.
Ball.
Arthur's relentless, Bud. That's the way he knows that he has to keep the thumb right on this boy. If Nastase gets a little better feel going here, he can come back. Oh, boy.
Well, Arthur's been that way all through this tournament. He's been aching to get back to this final, which he won 4 years ago.
Big difference this year. When he played Tom Walker, he didn't get to keep any money that he would deserve to win.
He was an amateur in '68.
You're right.
Out. 30 all. Red. Out. Ball. Out.
Really well played shot by Arthur.
30, 40.
Nastase, every time he misses the first serve, is finding that Ashe is climbing all over the second one. So this almost would be match point, in my opinion, Bud.
Virtually is, Jack. This is the crisis for Ilie.
Out.
And again, first serve, wide.
Left. Second serve. Out. 2.
Nothing much on that second serve.
No, he almost came up with a double.
Out. Ball. Advantage, Nastase.
Nastase's showing Arthur that he really feels badly. I don't think he really does, but that was a very, very crooked type bounce.
Any bad bounce is a good bounce now.
Nastase says, hit him in the center of the racket, please, Arthur.
Out. Advantage, Nastase.
Nastase wins it. It's 3-2 for Ashe. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships from Forest Hills coming up in just a moment. First point to Ashe. Arthur Ashe leading in this match. 6-3, 3-6, 7-6, 3-2. Ashe, an All-American at UCLA and National Intercollegiate Champion as an undergraduate.
Left. Out. 40 love.
Nastase's making some good returns now, Bud, but Arthur's half volleys and high volleys are just, super.
That remark of yours was sure to lose that point for him, Jack.
Well, of course, Arthur had to stretch a long ways for that good return.
Big point now for Nastase. He's down a break. Could push Ashe to deuce.
Missed.
Nope.
Game is dry. He leads 4 games 6-2, 4 sets.
It's interesting to note that these two fellows have engagements coming up next week very quickly. Nastase will be in Seattle for a big event. Super shot. Arthur Ashe will be playing in the great championships in Montreal. Stan Smith and company will be in Sacramento. Sometimes I think we have too much of a schedule for the kids to play these days, Bud.
Well, it's grinding, Jack. There's no doubt about that.
15, all. Ball.
Oh, yeah.
30-15.
Here's one of the great reactions as Arthur, great return there, nice volley by Nastase, really a super cross-court backhand. Ilie just getting to it for a dink shot, drop volley. 30 all as we rejoin the match live.
Back live, Arthur Ashe has just hit a winning backhand return.
Ball.
Right down the line. Pressing Nastase hard now. He'd like to break so he could serve for the title.
Out. 40-30. Game, Mr. Nastase.
So Ilie and Nastase.
4 games to 3, 4th set.
Holds on. It's 4-3 for Ashe.
Ashe leading 2-1, 4-3, ready to serve.
Great start for Nastase. He's been muttering over there on the court while Ashe fouled himself off. Nastase likes to curse in Italian. He says it's a beautiful language to curse in, and he's shocked if he curses in Romanian.
No, 30.
Boy, that's an unexpected break for Ilie. Arthur hasn't been making many volley errors.
There's the shot that pulls Nastase back into this match if he can just take advantage of one of these 3 break points. The whole court.
15.
He hit a strange chipped forehand, Jack.
So help me, Bud, he must be really salty, unlucky, because he hit a soft shot and the wind just picked it up and kept it going. Still 2 breaks, 2 points for the break.
One more chance for Nastase.
Really a fine volley that buried Nastase. Good return by the Romanian, but Arthur so sure, so sound on the volley today.
Ball.
Not a top spin for Nastase, and he finally makes it difficult for Arthur, who blocks it wide. A 4th break point.
Ball.
Jack Starr on the service line called fault, and so did Titus Sparrow. It was wide and long. There it is for the breaker. 4 all, ball, and Jack. That's the first time, Jack, on a break point that Arthur has missed his first serve, and it cost him.
Yes, it did. A great game by the Romanian. Boy, has he got everybody on their edge of their seats now.
Oh, boy. Arthur Ashe Sr. watching, hoping.
All. Out. 30-15. Ball. Out. 14-15.
And Nastase has the game, and a lead by 4. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championship from Forest Hills coming up in just a moment. And now, Arthur Ashe, will he feel the flow of concrete in the elbow? He's serving to stay in the fourth set, leading 2-1. It's going to be good. Point.
15.
And take a look at that again in slow motion. It had so much to it. Nastase didn't do much in the return. Arthur played it down the center. Here's a great lob. Arthur has to let it bounce. He gets it back. Nastase has to let it bounce. It's so deep. It comes up a little short on the smash. Arthur comes in. Look at this forehand down the line. Super point. And now it's love 30 in this game live as Arthur's 2 sets.
Out.
15. Going to say, buddy, he's 2 points away from losing the set. Still is.
Still is, right. On the second point, which we missed through the slow-mo, Nastase slashed another forehand pass. Nastase likes the thought of opposing the second serve right here. And what he does with it. He rips it and takes himself to double set point. Nastase looking listless. He's a con man. He's right back alive now. And he has it. This match is dead even. Tries to play every day, I understand. The match is even. 2 sets all. Nastase was down a break, looking like he couldn't have cared less. But what a week.
Love 15.
And now this 5th set is for the championship.
15 all.
Ashe has been here before. He needed 5 sets to knock down Tommy Ocker 4 years ago for the title. Nastase has been here before this year at Wimbledon, 5 sets, and he lost it to Stan Smith.
Out. 15-30.
Yeah, this crowd is really divided now. I think they were a little unhappy with Nastase early in the match, but when he broke back to get even and then break again to win the set, they've come around his way.
Well, despite all his chicanery, you have to like him. He's an attractive player, an attractive guy. Oh, it's Arthur Ashe. It's good.
15-40.
Now the break point stacked against Nastase. Wide.
Out. 30-40.
Another break point. He took a chance and blew it. First game of the fifth to Ashe. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships from Forest Hills coming up in just a moment. First serve for Arthur Ashe in the fifth set. He has broken Nastase, and he stumbles right into trouble himself. Lots of it.
Love 30. Ball.
On the line.
Love 40.
And now the break points. Squeezing Arthur Ashe. And missing that first serve.
Out. 15-40.
Boy, Arthur Ashe, plenty of courage. Threw a tremendous fast serve down the middle to keep Nastase from running around the forehand, so he saved at least one of those 3 break points. 2 to come.
It's wide. And once again,
Mr. Nastase.
Nastase has pulled up.
Games are 1-all. Final set. 2-ball, please.
Well, Bud Collins, at this point, with the kids being 1-all in the fifth set, it'd be pretty tough to predict a winner, but you really have to hand it to Nastase. Twice he's been behind on the break, once in the fourth set, once in the fifth set, and he's come back. That's a bad sign for Arthur Ashe. New balls, 1-all, Nastase serving.
Ball. Out. 15. Love.
Another little element coming into the match, that shadow's coming in, the one that's just almost catching up with Nastase as he serves. Going to make it tough to see.
Well, Ashe didn't see that one at all.
30. Love. $30, 15. Ball.
Beauty. Disguise. I think it's going to be a set in which every game is a struggle, Jack.
Boy.
$40, 30. Ball.
Two-one.
Game
For
Mr.
Nastase.
Leading 2 games to 1. Final set.
And he keeps coming back, Jack.
Ball.
Well, Al Buman on that center line paid for his call. It hit him right in the belly. And double fall, and that hurts
Ball,
Arthur Ashe.
double fall.
7 of them.
Love 15.
These shadows may bother Arthur more. You know, he's wearing contact
Right.
lenses, Jack.
Boy, he needs those first serves to go in.
Love 30.
And Nastase in good position right here.
And he knows it. Boy, is he alert.
We don't have to tell him the score.
Ball. Fine volley.
Well, you know, Nastase can come back. 2 years ago, down 2-0 to Cliff Ritchie in the U.S. Open indoor final, and he won it. Only player ever to do that in the indoor. That was a tickly shot for Arthur because that ball was wide, right in the shadow. He played it right, very carefully.
Ball.
A big ace when he needed it. 3 for Arthur.
And Bud, that'll help Arthur all the rest of this match. Nastase will be very careful. He knows that Ashe has got the courage to try that dangerous serve. 2-all.
Good one.
Mr. Ashe feeling a little better, I'm sure.
Which way? Nastase too quick for him.
15-all.
And
30 love.
Dominique Grazia does not want to watch her fiancé right now. Now she will. Her fiancé, Ilie Nastase.
30-15.
Big point here, the 30-15 point.
Foul. Ball.
Arthur's return hits Jason Smith, the net court judge. Nastase.
20-15.
Good. It is good. That puts Mr. Ashe up. Arthur's dead. Dominique wishes she had 10 or 15 other fingers to cross. And the game is for Nastase, 5 games to 2. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships coming up from Forest Hills in just a moment. With his 4th ace. This is the job facing him. He has to hold, break, and hold merely to get even.
Out. 30 love.
Match game against him.
Ball. Love. Out.
That's the game. Arthur Ashe.
Game.
Now, will this be his last game in the stadium, and will he leave a loser?
Final set.
He wants to firm up that concentration as much as possible. Ilie Nastase can become the first Romanian ever to win this championship, and certainly this year, this is the big one. Everybody here at the U.S. Open.
Last second service.
Nastase
15 love.
getting away with a shallow second serve. He needs 3 points to become champion.
15 all.
We're going to see some airs, Bud. That shadow is getting rougher and rougher.
Good serve and a good return. Couldn't have let it bounce yet. He had the whole court.
30, 15.
Nastase had not much he could do with that net court ball.
But he kept it in play. That was
Kept
the
it
main
in play, and Arthur let it get beyond him.
Right. 2 points from the match for the Romanian.
That'll go out.
Out. 30 all.
See, that's not pressure or tension that Nastase's missing there. That's very difficult to catch the ball, even sight it.
Ball.
Way long. Doesn't like that one much, does he? Dominique Gracia, her fiancé, Ilie, against Arthur Ashe Jr., a break point. He's got it all in front of him right here. Nastase's too quick.
Happiness for Dominique. And sadness for Dad. Arthur could have gone the other way. Now, Arthur just trying to get a photographer to sit down. Let him play the game.
2 points away from triumph again. Nastase.
Left first serve.
Ooh. It's wide by an inch and a half. And Nastase has the match right here on his racket. The Open Championship at match point. And he'll have to suffer through a second serve. Off a net court ball. He is the champion. We'll take the $25,000 in $1 bills and spread them around.
Well, Ilie, I'm sure, is really overcome with what he's just accomplished. But let's see the last and the match point in slow motion as Ilie serves the second ball. Arthur hits a very good return. Comes up a let. Now watch this. Look where he places it. Is that touch? Is that feel? And look at the reaction. And heartbreak for Arthur Ashe. And what reaction from a great, great athlete, Ilie Nastase. And it reminded me the time, there's Arthur trying to compose himself, and he'll do that very nicely. One of the great, great sportsmen in our game, Bud. But I was just thinking of Nastase's reaction to a let ball when Mickey Mantle was trapped off of first base in I think, the series against Pittsburgh. He some way got back. Yeah, I think that's the way Nastase reacted, just like a fantastic athlete that he is.
Flip volley off the net cord. We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships in Forest Hills coming up in a moment. $1,000, a silver bowl, a Pinto station wagon, and the thanks of this multitude for a truly magnificent recovery. Dominique Grazia can't quite believe it.
But Arthur Ashe, Bud, is getting the plaudits of the crowd here, this record-breaking crowd, for his remarkable
not only is Arthur Ashe a very great athlete, but he is something which to me is even more important. He is a great sportsman. And I think that the United States can be truly proud of him. Ilie, first of all, I want to present the cup to you as the champion of the United States. Secondly, I want to present to you the gold ball which marks forever that you won the championship of the United States. Really, but as you seem to be keen on leaving, I don't know whether you want it, but I do have a check for $25,000 for you.
Very hard to remember my English, and I think I just remember 3 words. One is thank you, one is I was lucky, and one is I see you next year.
Arthur, you are a great credit to the game. May you long be in the top tennis. I present to you the silver ball which the runner-up of the United States Open Championships is awarded. And finally, the check for $12,000.
It's been a pretty hectic week, both sides of the Atlantic, and it's pretty tough to watch television. You really don't know what to watch. So we've been watching the Olympics, and yesterday I went back and watched Nastase beat Gorman. Mr. Nastase, sorry. And I came out here today really expecting I'd win, knowing full well, having played him 3 or 4 times before, that it would be a hell of a fight. But I think you'll agree with Mr. Heyman that he's a very colorful player, and when he brushes up on some of his court manners, he's going to be even better. Maybe the answer is to do what Nastase does, and I would probably get 25. I'd just like to end with reiterating what Mr. Talbot said, and thanking you all, for myself, for the tennis players. It's really been a great year. Tennis has been booming like crazy, and it's all due to people like you to come out. So I'll see you again next year, maybe in the finals. Thank you.
We'll have more of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships in Forest Hills coming up in just a moment.